In part 6 of the Immortal Sorceress playlist, I said I'd solved it. I didn't. Yeah. So, there's a couple areas in the game that are a problem still. One of the problems for the Immortal Sorceress, unless you're going to use potions and antidotes and stuff, is just big poison damage. So I wanted to figure out a way to offset that. Okay. I changed up a couple things here. You'll notice the mercenary is different. I'm just trying this one out for now. And I changed up some other gear options. Some of you had made some recommendations. I'm going to go with a couple of those here, okay? And see what I can do, if it's going to be better. So let's see. We put our brains together. Let's see if this is better. So first thing, let me just get my mana up so we can look at this. Battle command and the battle orders. Energy shield. Let's go back. Okay, so you'll see now I'm at 2800 mana. There's been a few changes, okay, with the charms. For example, this large charm has 32 mana hit recovery. This one's 34 mana. And then on the Annie under here. And then look at the small charm. 16 with MF. 16 mana. 17 mana with 7 MF. That's a perfectly rolled one. 17 mana with Dex. 17 mana. 17 mana. Large charms. 57 mana. 58 mana. 53 mana. 16 life. 58 mana. 18 life. 49 mana. 35 life. 53 mana. 35 to life. 56 mana. 37 to life. 52 mana. 40 to life. Okay. Here's one of the big changes. I took away a dwarf star. I got one over here. I took away one, and I got this. Replenish life 7, 80 mana. Fire res 13 to make up a little bit for that lack of dwarf star. And then magic damage reduced by 2, which, the dwarf star has 15, but this has 2. So we still got a little bit on there. Okay. The other big change was that I took the wizard spike off, and I put on the Jade Tando. 20 to max poison resist. Poison resist 95. Okay, so look. We're at 95 poison res. We're fine now. Poison is not a problem anymore. We have 7 replenished life from this ring. 22 from the Gurgi Sanctuary, which I've shown before. And we have 7 replenished life from the Chains of Honor that I put on. So yeah, I switched out the Natalia's armor for this Chains of Honor. 65 all res, replenished life, physical damage received reduced by 8%. 2 to skills is kind of nice. Now, the couple other things here. People said, won't you just do better off if you put on the frost burns? And I was saying, well, I like the skill, I like the cast rate, I like the regenerate mana, but I think you guys are right. All right, let's put those on. 40% increased maximum mana. Wow, look at that. Our mana is now 3,400. Now, our cast rate is so slow, though. We have no faster cast on this build. So here's an Arachnid Mesh. We will lose 10% increased maximum mana from the Gloom's Trap. We'll lose 15 vitality, and we'll lose regenerate mana 15%. But with the big bump to mana now, though, that we had, I think it's going to be all right. So we can get 20% faster cast with this and one skill. That one skill will make up for the skill we lost with the Mage Fist, I guess. So let's go try this out. Okay. Mercenary. He has a Grief and a Phase Blade, a Lawbringer and a Phase Blade, the Eth Treachery, and he's got the G-Face with a perfect Emerald because he's being a little bit of a dope. He's only got 135 dexterity at this level, so he's only level 85, so he can't use these weapons without some dexterity. So hopefully we can level up soon and we can swap that out. But that's just where we're at. All right, let's go. Let's see. We're going to go to the problem areas, okay? Which means poison damage is a big problem. Corpse explosion from Neelathok, all those problem areas. All right, so we're sitting at, with the Arachnid Mesh, we're 1 point away from 3,300 mana. Okay, let's just get there. Halls of Pain. Alright. Remember, poison damage is a problem. Is a big problem. And the corpse explosion stuff is not really so much of a problem. It's more so just the mercenary, you know, can get murdered from that. So, alright, so look, we're beginning poisoned now. And that poison didn't do anything to us. So look, these quill rats are usually pretty bad. Let's cast fire on this guy. So look, we're getting nailed, we're poisoned. 770 life right now, and it is not diminishing at all. At all. The poison no longer hurts us, okay? The mercenary, the only source of replenished life he has is on the Lawbringer, 7%, which doesn't have a lot of physical damage, so I imagine that that's going to be a little bit of a problem for him. Like, his sustain isn't going to be the best.
Thanks.
So I think here I'm gonna get some potions just for him, for the mercenary. We're fine. Replenished life for us is 36. I know that some people say that I overvalue it, and that they can prove that with the math. I hear you, man. I got you. I understand completely that it's really not the greatest thing ever, but like I said before, look at my life. It's full again. It definitely does help still. Okay. Alrighty. So we still get the decrep because he's got the Lawbringer, which is nice. Oh, you know what else? We did lose ignore target's defense because our previous mercenary had a Reaper's Toll. This mercenary does not have ignore target's defense. It does have minus 25% target defense, which is... Oh, wait, my bad. I forgot he was using a Grief. Scratch everything I just said. He does have ignore target's defense on that. But I did notice that he seems to miss a little bit more still, and that's kind of what the point I was trying to make. So I do like to enchant him with the Demon Limb, which is synergized by our max warmth and some of our fire mastery. So look at that, mercenary's getting hurt a little bit. He's poisoned right now too, it looked like. Here, let's get this guy. I'm not even attacking either. I'm not even helping him. Here, I'm gonna heal him. So yeah, I think the best thing, I think the way that you would be completely invincible would be to have a last wish on this mercenary. I mean, the life tap then would make him completely invincible. So there's that. I don't have a last wish. I'm online. I also, my life pools are low now again from running out of battle orders, but I don't have a last wish is what I was saying. I don't have the runes for that, so I'm not going to try to make that. I'm not going to try to make it so that you need a last wish to make the build work, although, you know, maybe one day I can make one. So let's see. Let's find the place, and I'll stop. One more thing. Poison. These guys have really bad poison. Remember these razor spines here? That usually hurts a lot. So, you know, I think we've made our point about that. Okay, let's get over to the area that we need to be. All right, because we need to get down to Nilathok. And if they're, you know, those snakes that are down there that have crazy poison damage, like it's really strong. That's kind of what I want to see. They're here too. Good. They spawned. Okay, so let's look. Okay, I just walked into their poison. Look at our life. We're good. I just reapplied it. My life is... Look at it. It's not going down. Reposition a little bit. So look, we got big poison damage on us from the spiders now. The spiders. These Iraqs have really strong poison. Okay. So look, we have two of the strongest poison damage dealers coming at us right now. And look at our health. We are able to withstand it. Okay. Yeah. So this is pretty good. Let's see how long it lasts, too. I think it keeps reapplying every time I walk into those clouds and stuff. It seems to reapply the spider's poison, not get overridden by the snake's poison. Did you guys notice that? Mercenary having a hard time right now with his life, actually. I just had to use 2 potions on him, and he's still dying. Maybe, the mercenary needs... Should I use this well? No, let's wait. It's that spider's poison that's really... Here, I'm going to use the well. I'll use the well on him. Okay, there we go. So that spider's poison is really, really strong. We're good. We're totally good. Our Immortal Sorceress has no problem with that. But it's the mercenary that couldn't handle it. So he does have 75 across the board on res right now. And that poison from the spiders is too much for him still. So I think maybe he could use... I guess another option would just be, instead of Lawbringer, you just do a Plague. Have the Cleansing Aura. Right, guys? And then you can get your... Where would you get your Life Leech from? Chains of Honor, perhaps? Or maybe get it from a helmet and then give him a Fortitude. That might be good, right? So, yeah. Let's see. I'll take this Rejuve. Okay. Here's some more spiders. I haven't really been very offensive with this character, if you've noticed this time. I'm trying to just see if we can just be super tanky, just survive. Let the mercenary do a lot of work and see if he survives. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. So so far it seems to be working out okay. I did have to heal a little bit, but that's all right. So yeah, I think we're doing okay. I'm gonna give him 1 potion there. Do we have it? Yeah, let's grab another town portal because we're gonna have to go back. I guess I'll grab the well for the mercenary. Yeah, so I think definitely there's some more changes we could make for the mercenary. I know some of you have also recommended just going with like Act 2 meditation, cure, and prayer and all that, and that would really probably sustain us just fine. He doesn't... The mercenary won't hit as hard if I do that, though. Unless I went into, like, enchant or something, maybe. So this is... I mean, this would be... Like, look at the mercenaries getting rocked from the poison here. Here, I'm going to use some firewall on some of these guys in the back. Just so we can help out with those. And let the mercenary just keep attacking the spiders. It does kind of suck not having the wizard spike because our cast rate is just so much slower now. But it's also not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I forgot my this all wore off, so maybe that'll help. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. Okay, doing fine. Let's find Neelathok now. We are poisoned still. Here we go. Stand in the middle. Is he gonna die? Or are we gonna die? So we still had the poison on us. We are getting hit with a lot of arrows right now. See that? And our life is going down because we have very strong poison on us from those spiders still. don't want the mercenary to die, so I'll just heal him. Okay. Grab a couple potions here. So we still are poisoned. So I didn't die. I took on Neelathok. There is no... I think the only way for us to have even better poison resistance would be have 75% poison length reduced on top of all this. But like, where are you supposed to get that from now with the gear options? We've kind of exhausted all of our spots, right? So look at this. The poison's still going to... Yeah. Okay, like it does seem like, you know, some kind of cleansing aura then obviously would just take care of that problem. Okay, so what do you guys think about that test? That wasn't too bad, right? I didn't, you know, I didn't really try. I didn't heal during that encounter with Neelathok at all. You know, it was after the fact. I just didn't want the mercenary to die. So that's not bad, right? I think it's not bad. Yeah, we'll have to do another area too. If people are concerned at all about souls, you know, like lots of lightning damage from those gloams or souls, I think with that, I don't think that'll be much of a problem, actually. So let's see. Let's see if we could find some really quick. Maybe. Those guys are going to be... doesn't look like they're going to spawn in here. I don't think. Let's see. No, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Maybe if we get to the next level, we could find them. Where is it? We are amped right now. Here we go. Worldstone Keep, level 3. Any... No, but there are these guys which can drain our mana, but they can't actually. With our mana regen is so high, they can't. Let's check this diamond mail. 11 strength, large charm... No. So... Oh, here's these guys do a bunch of poison damage, look. These soul killers. All the little blow torches that they have, or whatever they're called. Those usually do quite a bit of poison damage. So yeah, you can see we're fine on the poison front now, for the most part. Those spiders are the worst, the absolute strongest poison damage, by far. So that part is solved now. That part's taken care of. And I guess what I'm trying to do here too is I'm trying to get it to a point where like all the bases are just covered, so that we don't have to like gear swap anything. But I don't know if it's going to be really possible because some of these areas too that this mercenary just doesn't do that well in. Like if you do the Bale Wave, I tried doing a Bale Wave and he does kind of stall out a little bit on some of those. So we'll see. There's got to be an iteration of this that can just completely just tank and clear everything and never worry about it. I'm just gonna pick up that rejuve. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any? No, we didn't get any. We didn't get any souls here. But okay. Let's see. These guys are... Oh, wow. Okay, so we could not endure that. Oh, we leveled up, though. Oh, you know what? My mana and stuff was not as high. Okay, so we're at 3,500 now with mana with that level up. Ooh. That was cool. Can we do more mana? There. Or no, not 30. I'm sorry. That was on swap. Let's see. Let's rebuff here again. We are now at 3,325 mana with a new skill. We can now max Fire Mastery. Firewall, Warmth, and Fire Mastery are all maxed. Okay. Let's go back in here and just see. Did these... Yeah, so earlier when I just said like we couldn't sustain that, it was because our battle orders wore off. So... yeah. So that was kind of my bad. When our mana's this high, I'm pretty sure we're totally fine. So I mean, the mercenary just seems to miss more, even though he's got to ignore target's defense and stuff. Let's see. This mercenary compared to the Act 2 mercenary, I mean. It seemed like my Act 2 mercenary with Reaper's Toll was connecting a lot more. So let's see. I don't know. I mean, that seemed fine. Look how much damage this does. Like, those guys are... Look at this. Look at that. Look at my mana. We are losing. We just lost... We lost 2,000 mana in that encounter. And it is coming back up quite fast, though. Yeah, I mean... So, yeah, it seems like it's still possible to get overwhelmed, you know, and not be immortal. Okay, that was all right. So I know we didn't run into the souls here, but since I'm just showing this off since I'm in here, we'll have to look at, I'll have to find where the souls are and do another video to see how bad that gets. But yeah, I think you guys are right about the Frostburns. I think that is better. I could have more mana if I went with Gloom Trap. But we lose the FCR and that one skill, so it kind of seems like it's better to have the Arachnid Mesh. Let's just use those. Okay. Let's use some firewalls here and help them out. Okay. Remember, the mana or the poison at this point too is usually very strong. Usually, a lot of times you have to go back to town to heal with the merchant there, just so that you can withstand that poison. Mercenary, you gonna be okay? He leveled up. He did not regain any health when he leveled up. Oh, hey. He's got 136 dexterity now. Yes. That's nice. That means... Here, let's give him a potion.
Thanks.
A couple potions.
Thanks.
Oh boy. Is he gonna die here? Are we gonna die here? Dude, look at that. Our energy shield. We were standing in the middle of that, and our energy shield almost went out. That's how bad that is. And our mercenary's decrept, so that's a bad spot to stand. So I did teleport out of the middle of that, and then repositioned one more time to endure that encounter. So does that negate our Immortal Sorceress? Is she not really the real deal then.
Thanks.
You know? So this is going to be bad too. Here, let's move back. Because I don't want him to get decrept and make it even worse than it needs to be. Let's see. Yeah, look at him get rocked, dude. He's getting hurt. He's getting hurt. He's almost dead. I had to heal him. He can't even move. He's getting stunned so much. I had to heal him. Look, he was about dead. So this mercenary cannot take on Lister and his minions very well. And we can't help him with any damage because they're immune to fire. So, like, what's the solution there? Act 2 mercenary, was he better? Was that the solution? Would it be like what? We got to use Act 1 rogue mercenary with like mist and cold damage or something and enchant? I don't like he can't actually take these guys. And we can't help him. So he's dead. Yeah. So, you know, that I want to be able to do whatever area I want and be an immortal sorceress. That's kind of what I'm going with. What would it take? I'm not sure for now. That part seemed... That was a problem area right there. We'll have to see.